Is now a good time for us to be focused on impact metrics? Because it seems to me that there's a lot of opportunity in laying some of this groundwork, this framework that you're referencing. And I'm wondering, are we at the cusp of an opportunity, or has this always sort of been happening, but maybe more behind the scenes? And it's really about teasing that out and letting in your publisher partners in on what your true goals really are.
It's a little bit of a mix of both, to be frank. I mean, as everybody knows here, so I'm not spilling any dirty tea, right? At the end of the day, we're able to capture more bits of information today than we did yesterday. Because that is the case, of course, now's a great time to start having conversations around all the variables that we can collect. And tomorrow we'll be able to measure some new stuff. So I think it's a great time to have the conversation, but that conversation is a consistent evolvement of a discussion. And where we are today will help us set a kind of baseline for where we can kind of go tomorrow. But tomorrow's impact metric is going to be different than today's. And as new distribution outlets come into the market, as new kind of opportunities for people to consume in different environments come into the market, different kind of descriptions of what is impact will mean different things in those environments. So therefore, today I think we're in a really good place to kind of set some baselines. So you have, I guess, obviously, we're talking about OTT to some extent here. You have an environment that's starting to proliferate. Now's a great time to kind of help set some baselines and some measures that will help that environment move faster. So when we first started talking about video in 2004, when I first joined an agency, there was no ad serving in video at all. And we had to make that happen. And so, even though we were looking at what was an impact, environment and what we thought to be impact metrics, we had no way to measure it. Therefore, nobody was investing in it. So if you look at advertisers that were spending tons of money in video in 2004, it wasn't as high. Right? Now we have ways to measure it. Now we have some understanding around it, and therefore people are putting the money towards it. I think the same thing applies to new and emerging environments, connected TV, OTT, whatever you call it. As you are able to kind of measure it more effectively, as you are able to make applicable decisions based on the information you're receiving back when you are in those environments, you will see the dollars follow.